It's no secret that hockey players are superstitious. They're known to repeat specific pre-game rituals that will make them feel more comfortable, and maybe more lucky, heading into games. Last season, the Washington Capitals were very superstitious. Alex Ovechkin needed to bite Andre Burakovsky and Jakub Vrana before every game. Ovechkin needed to have a stool in a specific place for interviews, and someone from the team always needed to take a lap around the ice before road games, titled the Hot Lap. I think we can all agree that sports are weird and they make us do weird things too. Personally, I was on a diet during the beginning of the Stanley Cup playoffs last year, and I'm convinced that's why the Washington Capitals won the Stanley Cup. Of course, this means that I need to do the same this year. I would give up 2 years of my life for Shake Shack right now. I'm going through everything I did and I'm trying to figure out what brought luck to the boys in red. I am not alone in this endeavor. Earlier this week, we asked Caps fans what bizarre superstitions they were bringing back from last year for this year's playoff run. More than 400 people responded in what is our greatest Twitter thread ever. Hey, Caps fans! What weird superstitions are you bringing back from last year for this year's playoff run? RMNB, at Russian Machine, April 9, 2019. Will the below superstitions work? Who knows, but if we don't do them and the Capitals lose, we will only blame ourselves. Some of us have musical traditions to keep up. Listening to the same playlist, or artist, this year is a key tactic for some. Does having the same Laughs playlist as last year count? pic.twitter.com/jbxjib7, Kate Monster Heart, at KateMonster08, April 8, 2019. Playing the same playlist from last year in my car, and continuing to change the lyrics on the songs, especially Unstoppable, to include my Caps hype winking face, April Davis, at 3A_Davis88, April 9, 2019. Listening to Judas Priest before every game. Salvatore, at Gigatronic, April 10, 2019. Listen to https://t.co/ubiv374hnh and refuse to drink beers from opponent city. Perry Hamburg, at Famberg91, April 9, 2019. Of course, there are the drinking and eating superstitions. Always making sure that you're eating the same thing or you're drinking the same thing, sometimes even out of the same glass. Drinking sour beer. I started during Game 4, Round 1 last year and didn't stop. Same game plan this year. Playoff Beagle, PT, I enter the jerks, at Caps Regal Beagle, April 8, 2019. Ovi's pre-game diet. pic.twitter.com/hwzdjmhdd3, Steve Lingo, at I am Slingo, April 9, 2019. Drink a lot of Chardonnay out of my Caps wine glass. If I must. Christine Innocenti, at Caps LVR, April 8, 2019. I had Chick-fil-A before every finals game except Game 1. If we make it that far, looks like my bank account will be suffering. Haley, at Tom Wilson Hours, April 9, 2019. Already bought my bottle of Basil Hayden's bourbon. I opened the bottle after Game 5 of the TBL series and we went 6-1 after that. Save that bottle on a shelf with my signed Ovi jersey. Chris Hawkins, at Seahawk1015, April 10, 2019. Only local beer for playoff games. Mama Bear, at Phil_Icepitchy, April 9, 2019. Mine is more fun. It helps with the anxiety. Liam, at Fagooner9, April 8, 2019. I had nachos at least once every single round. It will be happening again. I'm not sorry. Upside down phase. Chelsea B, at CF Brobst, April 8, 2019. Before every game, drink a stout. Must be a stout while holding a receipt from Whole Foods. Any receipt from Whole Foods. Pretty sure this is why we won it all last year. Mateo Wellman, at Mateo Wellman, April 9, 2019. No superstitions list is complete without the important piece of clothing. Posts. My son was born the day we beat the Pens. I watched the game from the hospital. After that he wore a Caps onesie every game day. It no longer fits him, but he has a new one to wear this year. pic.twitter.com/Raya4Gasefa, John Kendrick, at John F_Kendrick, April 9, 2019 I haven't worn the jersey I worn during the playoffs all year. I have worn all my other jerseys, just not that one. Pulled it out for the first time since June 7th, hopefully it's got some good luck left in it. Zach @Baxter_14, April 9, 2019 I wore an old Toronto Maple Leafs shirt to bed before each game. Jamie Alfano @Jamelin1628, April 9, 2019 Red Sport Coat pic.twitter.com/PNGVQORMOFWST @SurfKapuhi, April 10, 2019 I went 16-2 in the black throwback. Haven't worn it once since it got drenched in champagne. Breaking it out on Thursday. pic.twitter.com/ijack3say5j, Nate Igor Smith @DrivenVBoredom, April 9, 2019 I'm a very new hockey fan, and last year was my first playoffs. I had a red hoodie from college, the only piece of red clothing I used to own, that I wore when the Caps played, and if I didn't wear it, even if it was nearby, they didn't do well. This will probably happen again. Bex is awesome con. Only time I didn't wear it was Game 1 against Vegas. I'm convinced if I did they would have swept them. Daniel @DanielFoster_94, April 8, 2019 I don't have any Caps merch, but I have a blue and red check shirt that I wore so many times last playoffs. It's time to start doing that again. Backstrom screams in Swedish for 45 seconds. @Tisa Hockey Night, April 8, 2019 wear the same Oshie t-shirt while watching each Caps game and growing out the playoff beard. pic.twitter.com/myvorku, Johnny @J_Deerstein, April 10, 2019 I'm moving across the country and living out of suitcases for a while. But I'm going to pack my Holt B jersey and the You're Doing GR8 Babe t-shirt. Obviously, Elmay @Eldmay, April 8, 2019 I have a t-shirt that I bought during the '98 Stanley Cup run. I always thought it unlucky because of that shutout loss, but last year, I finally figured if they're bound to lose anyway, why not wear it? I wore it every dang game, unwashed. It will make a reappearance Thursday. Casey Swan @Casainswin, April 8, 2019 On the opposite end of the piece of clothing spectrum, we have the rules of what not to be wearing during games. Including for our MNB's own Kara Boniek has to just carry her jersey around the whole time. Not wear it, no way. I also carried my Winter Classic jersey to every ECF and SCF game. Never actually wore it. Kara @Karabaniak, April 8, 2019 Never wearing Caps gear or red on game days, I'd only wore red for G1. When I stopped after GM2 of the Columbus series, they started to win. Ronnie @MNMDKid, April 10, 2019 There are also plenty of hair rules that people will need to adhere to, including growing a new beard or dyeing their hair. Last year was the first time I grew out a playoff beard. CodeFreak8 @CodeFreak8, April 8, 2019 The playoff stash. Last year I had a beard all year but shaved when playoffs began. This year the opposite is true. Here is to me shaving in late June. Thumbs up light skin tone beer mugs. Mitch @Stanimal44, April 8, 2019 Contemplating the playoff mullet with stripes again. pic.twitter.com/9pbp883 How, defending champion Washington Capitals @Little Portuguese, April 9, 2019 Shaving my beard 30 minutes before puck drop every game, contrary to normal superstition. And 1 beer per period. Daniel Adams @Adams540, April 9, 2019 Having my hair the same way for every game, but it's different hairstyles for each round. Then having my nails red. French Monty, Lexi @Lovelix16, April 9, 2019 Color my hair red every spring, in lieu of a playoff beard, OBV. Last year, I went semi-permanent, reason being that after we get eliminated in Road 2, I'm usually pissed off the rest of the summer looking at my red hair. Well, guess that worked. I'll be red for 27 more washes. Jen Davidson @Jenny_0724, April 8, 2019 Got a haircut last week, won't get another one or shave until the season's over. Also going on a strict no drinking except during games regimen. Worked last year. Put down that chainsaw and listen to me. At C. Joseph Bia, April 8, 2019. One of the extremely positive trends that were tested. Fans improving their own body and mind, or the improving the life of someone else. A good move for anyone that partook, and clearly a good move for the Capitals too. I'm on Weight Watchers. Lost 6 pounds already. Gonna get a donut from Astro Donuts after round 1. Donuts for each round. Ice Hockey ARED, at YesJairBear, April 8, 2019. My magical thinking says that the Caps do well on days when I go to the gym, but my usual boxing class is during prime game time, so obviously I have no choice but to start waking up for the 5:30 a.m. class. King Husband, at Alanpin, April 8, 2019. Last year I was preparing my thesis defense and successfully defended it the day of Game 2 of the SCF. I will not be doing this again. Thus far the Caps are undefeated in playoff games in which I had a successful thesis defense under my belt. Stanley Cup, at Musmusington, April 8, 2019. Dad went to gym during most games last year and playoffs. He did so again this season. Slight change in how he looks. pic.twitter.com/IGuideSnellFJ, Ovi the Bulldog, at Ovi the Bulldog, April 8, 2019. Yep, and I did 100 push-ups per game, or say least 100 game day, plus my Baileys on ice and my Caps glass. Gonna be a long spring into summer, I hope. Krinovostovius Capitals win Stanley Cup, at Kavostovius, April 8, 2019. Last year, I pledged $10 for each Caps win to Humboldt Broncos, figuring I'd probably end up donating just $30 to $40. 200 later, I'll do the same this year. Joey Jojo, at Hoj Hamilton, April 9, 2019. Some of us need to travel back to where we were. Don't have the budget. Did you move away? Were you hungover on a flight back from Sacramento like I was? That's too bad, but I also almost died when I was violently hungover on a flight back from Sacramento. Love the Caps, but I will not be doing that again. https://t.co/dq92stjktn, Playoffs Elise, at Elisibi, April 8, 2019. My girlfriend was in Ireland for the entire final round. Need to start a GoFundMe to get her out of the country. Clearly the reason they won. Face with tears of joy. Austin Morgan, at Austin Morgan, April 9, 2019. I moved across the country to Seattle from Ashburn shortly before playoffs started. If that ensures another Stanley Cup, I'll move across the country again. Sean Farrell, at SBF Cyberlaw, April 9, 2019. I was studying in Australia last spring and woke up early to watch all the games, but I can't afford that flight this year. Loudly crying face. Loudly crying face. Mackenzie Donaldson, at Make14, April 10, 2019. Going back to Williamsburg and staying at the same place where I watched them win. Trina McDaniel, at Trina McDaniel 52, April 9, 2019. I was in Rome for my honeymoon for Games 4. Chris Zamansky, at Chris_Zamansky, April 9, 2019. I'm about to fly to California and watch round 3 from there like last year, and not be watching extremely important games. Steph M. Daly, at StephNC, April 9, 2019. I mean, if you're telling me I have to be on a beautiful Greek island in early June, I will be on a beautiful Greek island in early June. You don't have to twist my arm. Elise, Alexandra Svokos, at Svokos, April 8, 2019. Does this mean I have to go back to India? Ben Hurl Scarbs, at 1B Scarborough, April 8, 2019. A bunch of superstitions were just too damn good not to share. Boyfriend and I get Starbucks before every game, but we gotta go together for us to win. Also gotta wear the same jersey, player shirt combo each game, and we have a goal chant that pretty much always works, so we'll keep doing that. To relieve face. Ashley Sunflower, at Ashley Roxersocks, April 8, 2019. I guess I'll continue to not walk my dog along the street with the house that flies a Pittsburgh flag. Genselber, at Genselber, April 9, 2019. My son moved to Ukraine last March and predicted the Caps would win the Cup since he wasn't here for the Lofts. He's still in Ukraine. Told him he had to stay there to continue the streak. Face-off time is DC time plus 7 hours. Counting down, at CDL Ori, April 9, 2019. If I can't catch games live, I'll sit on the far right seat of my couch and drink 2.5 canned beers over the course of watching the recording. Tim Huddleston, at Huddlestron, April 9, 2019. Walk my dog between second and third periods. Stand up during Caps power plays if Caps trail, and stand up during opponent power plays if Caps ahead. Rosemary's Undertaste at Wash DC 1010, April 9, 2019. I watch episodes of The Office during intermission. Never listened to a single intermission last year. Colin at B33 Runter, April 9, 2019. Found a $10 bill on the street after Game 1 VGK and kept it in my pocket every day through Game 5. Been in my drawer ever since. Will be carrying it around on my person again starting Thursday. DCLS at DCL Strip, April 9, 2019. I was a recent cord cutter. PlayStation View is on a 10 or so second delay. I'll watch on a delay this year. Trevor Riesk at Trevor Riesk, April 10, 2019. I ask my daughter which jersey to wear to watch the games. The ones she picked usually worked out. Also flicking Braden's bobblehead. I ask him if we are going to win and he nods his head every time. Eric Brooks at Ovechbeard_21, April 9, 2019. Not washing my jersey and sitting on the left side of the couch while the remote is placed on a 90 to the power of 0 angle with the corner of my coffee table and watching the game on 25 volume. Chris Talks Caps at Chris_Michelli5, April 9, 2019. Everyone in the house goes to the basement and sits in specific spots. Jerseys are a requirement now. After every Caps goal I have to run around and give everyone a high five and rush back to my seat. I have to sit with my legs crossed. The Year of Backstrom at The Lviv Juice, April 9, 2019. My buddy, who is a Pens fan, gave me this as a gift right before the playoffs. Every Game 1 watched at home, it was sitting in front of me. Gonna keep the tradition going. pic.twitter.com/oxmkjjvr1f. Jen Newton. Musical notes at Richmond John 804, April 9, 2019. Old Bay. At Old Bay Seasoning. pic.twitter.com/nmfo1quack. Maddie Fresh at Maddie Fresh Tunes, April 9, 2019. Assuming that we're going to lose every round. Nick at SceneCurch1215, April 9, 2019. My daughter, who was 6 at the time, made me a Caps sign the night, which turned out to be their first win of the playoffs. Needless to say, I put it up for every game after and will do so again. And yes, every C is backwards. Rachel DePompa at Rachel DePompa, April 9, 2019. I own a brewery restaurant in Leesburg. Every time we hung it for a game, they lost. It's coming down on Thursday. Regan at Tim Regan 12, April 10, 2019. Walk my dog between second and third periods. Stand up during Caps power plays if Caps trail and stand up during opponent power plays if Caps ahead. Rosemary's Undertaste at Wash DC 1010, April 9, 2019. But the winners in my mind? The people that just won't watch or attend the games. They love this team that much. This is the true meaning of sacrificing for something you love. Once I stopped watching went through the ECF and SC finals and won it all, so I won't watch the games live. Hina and sorry, at Orangey Hina, April 8, 2019. Not watching the game. Sourpuss at Sour_Puss, April 9, 2019. Don't attend playoff games. When I attend they lose. When I don't, they win. Benjamin Tilka at Ben Tilka, April 9, 2019. I don't know if this is weird, but I cannot go to any games that are potential elimination games. Susan Saul at SLS All, April 9, 2019. Tell us what you're planning on continuing from last season.